Hey there, I hope you all are doing so good. Welcome back to another pick a card reading. Welcome. So, today's reading is some advice for, whatever situation you have on your mind, whatever you're asking about, just a little bit of advice that hopefully can align with your intuition, and help you move forward in some way, okay? So, we have 4 groups for you to choose from. We have group 1, group 2, group 3, and group 4. If you want to pause the video to choose your group, feel free, but I shall see you all in your readings, okay? So hello there, gorgeous people. If you chose the first group, then this reading is for you. So let's get some advice for whatever situation you are dealing with, okay? So we have here Queen of Wands upright, and we also have the Two of Swords upright, okay? Okay, so I feel like the advice that's coming through is to be confident in yourself and the situation and maybe the ideas or the path that you're following currently or an idea that you currently have. You're just being advised to be bold. Maybe this could be in regards to work or being bold in regards to doing the work or getting the work done or getting something done. It almost feels like you're being advised to be forceful, and maybe push the situation along, if that makes sense. I do feel like you are being reassured though that everything is going to be okay and everything is going to work out, especially if you continue to be confident in yourself, maybe the other people involved, or confident in your abilities or confident with the process. So yeah, just continue to have faith and taking the appropriate actions and steps forward. Another piece of advice that is coming through is to actually get advice from someone who is maybe well versed in, whatever you're inquiring about, or someone who, legitimately knows what they're talking about, and someone who's able to also take maybe an objective view, right? Where they have a more open-minded view. I think that's the right word, objective, right? Or someone who has the skills that you could be looking for or you need advice in regards to. You're definitely being encouraged to move forward with what it is you're thinking about or whatever it is that you have been thinking about. And yeah, just be confident, because I feel like it's actually going to be all good. And I feel like you being confident in this situation will be beneficial in regards to helping you avoid, maybe a harsh or, painful ending, or being, let me see, maybe being unappreciated even too. And I feel like it could be beneficial in helping you avoid a situation turning sour. And I feel like, and I'm also getting a message that for some of you, it's like if you don't follow through on this situation, or if you don't have confidence in regards to this situation, it could end up doing a disservice to yourself, or someone else involved. It's almost like, if you didn't follow through, or if you don't approach it with confidence, or if you're not confident in the process, or confident in yourself or the people involved, that it'll be like a betrayal to yourself, a disservice to yourself. So we also have here versatile. So the advice that's actually coming through with this card is to be adaptable, to be maybe flexible, or maybe even resourceful. I'm hearing for some of you to be resourceful in some way. And finally, we have cheeky. That's funny because I would say cheeky is Queen of Wands energy, to be honest. Like, or maybe Page. Anyways, it's fine. So cheeky. So I'm hearing communication is important in this situation you could be talking, you could be asking about. And for some of you, you're actually being advised, you're being encouraged to be a bit cheeky when you're speaking. Obviously, being that Queen of Wands, very direct, very, clear in what she wants. But at the same time, you're also being encouraged to, maybe have a bit of a cheeky approach to it. It's almost like being assertive. It's like you can be aggressive assertive, right? Or you can be assertive in a way where it's like, I don't know how to, I don't really know how to put it into words. But I hope you know what I'm talking about. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna see if I can try to put it into words better. Okay, yeah. So don't tolerate BS, but at the same time, don't let it lower your vibration, So it's like obviously, being assertive, being very clear, being very serious in your attentions, but at the same time, you know, maybe be funny with it. I don't know, but just don't let it lower your vibe, basically. But yeah, that's all the advice that's coming out for this group. I really do hope it could be helpful to you and the situation you're asking about. But I'm literally wishing you all the absolute best moving forward on your journeys, okay? Please take care of yourselves. Bye. Hello. I hope you are doing so good. If you chose the second group, then this reading is for you, okay? So, advice for your situation, please. So we have here we have here Seven of Wands upright, and then we have the King of Wands in reverse. Okay, so the advice that's coming up for this group is to stand up for yourself, to talk up, or you'll continue to deal with the frustrations that you could be currently dealing with, or in regards to this situation. So yeah, you're being advised and encouraged to be assertive, to be bold as well. And listen, I don't know if this is appropriate for your situation, but you're also being advised to get mad or to let your frustration show. For some of you, I'm even hearing maybe reply in anger, but only, I don't know if that's, even healthy for you guys. Definitely trust yourself, your intuition. But I feel like bottom line for this group, the advice is to definitely stand up for yourself. If someone tells you to jump, you tell them to fuck right off, like that kind of energy. Um, but yeah, it's definitely important for you to stand up for yourself in this situation, because if you don't, you may not get the respect that you deserve. And you're being encouraged to kind of get a handle on the situation as well, or it could unfortunately become volatile or become, maybe worse than what it could currently be, you know? So we also have Chatty. So the advice that's coming through is to talk, but with that Ace of Swords, it could be talking in a more assertive way. Do you know when you speak, like sometimes it's like sometimes when people speak, it feels like whatever they're saying is open for judgment, or it's open for opinions, or it's open for interpretation. But then, some other people speak and it's like, I said what I said, whatever I've said is set in stone. You know what I mean? It's like what conviction, like that's what it is. I feel for some of you, you're being advised to have conviction in whatever you say and whatever you do moving forward, or in regards to the situation that you're actually asking about. So I also feel like this group, you're being advised to not take part in gossip or not take part in, some talk or whatever it may be. And finally, we have decisive. Yeah. So conviction, talking with conviction, being decisive. So yeah, you're being advised to be decisive, to make up your mind and stick to it, create a plan and stick to it. Um, but yeah, but that is all I have for you, for those of you who chose this group. I hope it could be helpful for your situation, and I'm wishing you all the best moving forward, okay? Please take care of yourselves. Bye. Hey, if you chose the third group and this reading is for you, so what advice do we have for your situation? Okay, so we have Nine of Cups reversed, and then we have the Queen of Swords upright. Okay, so what is the advice? Okay, so the advice that's coming through for this group is to not take maybe this current situation that you're asking about for granted. For some of you, if you're asking for like advice for in general, the advice is to not maybe take your life for granted or take certain things in your life for granted. You're also being encouraged to like not be selfish, and this doesn't mean you not being focused on yourself or not being self-focused. So the advice that's also coming through is to try to not let an emotional state make decisions for you. So don't make decisions based off emotion. You're definitely being encouraged to take a logical approach rather than relying on your feelings. So the advice that's also coming through is to try not to be too overindulgent. You're also being encouraged to go at something alone, or this is reassurance that you'll be fine if you do have to go at something alone. You're also being advised to not hesitate when it comes to speaking your mind. So yeah, you're also being encouraged to express and follow through on your ideas. This could be a past idea for some of you, an idea you didn't pursue for whatever reason, but you're being encouraged to kind of just go for it. But you're also being advised to not be impulsive and to not make impulsive decisions. So we also have here nice. So the advice that's actually coming through is for you to be nice. I'm going to see what this could be in regards to. This feels like it's in regards to a person, maybe even a group of people. So yeah, maybe for some of you, you're being asked to take a nice approach, or a friendly approach. Or for some of you, I'm hearing like just be polite or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, the advice for some of you is to be polite in some situation, but only take it if it resonates, I guess. So nice but strict. I like it. Nine of Cups, Queen of Swords. She's understanding, but she does not tolerate the BS. Okay, so for some of you, you're definitely being encouraged to be nice, be polite, but at the same time, be very firm, be very strict. Let me see what direction it's coming from. So for some of you, are actually being advised to be strict when it comes to yourself, maybe when it comes to a routine. For some of you, this is strict in terms of fighting for something or making sure something doesn't come to an end. But this definitely feels like in regards to something that's yourself, not necessarily being strict with other people or being firm with other people. For some of you, that could be the case, especially if that's what you're asking about. But for others of you, you're definitely being encouraged to be strict in regards to yourself. Kind of be, what's that, four of Pentacles is at the bottom. So kind of like maybe being in control of yourself. And this doesn't necessarily feel like being in control of your feelings. It feels like kind of getting a handle on something so that it doesn't get out of hand. Like, say, for example, you've been drinking a lot lately. Like, you're being asked to, not drink or, be moderate with it or be strict in terms of your diet or whatever else that could potentially be, not the best for you. But yeah, that is all that's coming out though for those of you who chose this group. I hope it could make sense for you. I hope it could resonate and be helpful. But I'm wishing you all the best on your journeys moving forward, okay? Please take care of yourselves. Bye. Hey, if you chose the 4th group, then this reading is for you. So what is the advice for whatever it is that is on your mind, okay? So we have 7 of Swords reversed, and then we have the Temperance card upright. Okay, so the advice that's coming through for this group is to be honest and tell the truth in regards to something. You're being advised to not be underhanded in any way or in a particular way, because scheming won't work in this particular situation. You're being advised to maybe confess something to someone. So if this resonates, you're also being encouraged to treat people or treat someone in specific with respect. You're also, again, if this resonates, you're also being advised to not be afraid or try not to hesitate. Actually, hesitation, that's normal, but don't let that stop you from getting help. This could be for an addiction, or this could be getting help in regards to work or something, in general, or mental health, or something, specific to your situation. So yeah, you're being advised to definitely be conscious, be aware of the decisions, the choices you're making, or, taking the time to make the right decisions, taking the times to make the right choices. So you're being advised to try not to have bad intentions, and you're not necessarily being advised to move with good intentions in regards to this situation, but you're definitely being advised to not move with any bad intentions, not move with any deceitful or manipulative intentions either, okay? And look, I don't understand your situation, so I'm not judging at all. But yeah, you're definitely being encouraged to avoid being manipulative in some way. So you're also being encouraged to not get in the middle of a legal battle or situation, especially if you can avoid it. And why this advice could be important for you or in regards to this situation is because it could bring you harmony. It could bring balance to the situation as well. It could also make it easier to meet someone halfway. Oh, that's my doorbell. One moment. Sorry about that. So where was I? But yeah, I can't remember where I was. But yeah, I feel like you're being encouraged, you're being advised to definitely to tread carefully in some way. And this does feel like it's not in a way where it's like danger, danger. It doesn't feel like that. It just feels like it's in a way where you're giving something a go. You're, trying something out, and you see what happens. If you don't like it, cool. If you do, then that's great, But I feel like for some of you, maybe you're being encouraged to maybe give something a go, give something a try. And this could be something that would potentially take a lot of patience. Maybe it will take a lot of finessing as well with that Eight of Pentacles. So maybe becoming perfectionist in that area, or just becoming well versed, or very skilled in that area. But yes, let's see what else we got. Okay, so we have here forceful. So the advice I'm getting from this is actually to allow someone else to be forceful, or push the situation, or push something along. Listen, I don't know if this is going to resonate for your situation, but some of you are being advised to like hire muscle. Like, I don't know, like say for example, you're moving, like you could be being advised to hire someone, or, something like that. But you're being advised to get help or hire muscle in some way. And that's what's specifically coming out. But obviously don't take that if it, makes no sense for you. But yeah. And finally, we have here naughty. That's funny. We have naughty and we have the Seven of Swords in reverse, which is basically saying don't be naughty. Okay. So you're actually being encouraged to be naughty in regards to your independence. At first, the Nine of Cups came out, and then the Empress came out. So yeah, for some of you, you're definitely being encouraged to be naughty in regards to yourself, in regards to your independence or your freedom, or in a way where not necessarily being advised to be self-indulgent, but maybe being advised to maybe treat yourself, or focus more on self-care. But that is all that's coming up for this group. I really hope that advice could be helpful to you. But yeah, I'm wishing you all the best on your journey moving forward, okay? Please take care of yourselves. Bye.